Good morning everyone, and we are back with another video for Project Element, and today we are going to be working on changing the front motor mount. My dad is down there now. We already went ahead and removed the plastic, what would you call it? Protective plastic cover from under the car. My dad's down there now.
Held on with a bunch of those clips. You just use a straight screwdriver. It's got some indentations on the side. You pop them out while they're on the car, and then you pull that forward, and then the whole thing just pops right out. When you put them back in, you put them in, and then you just snap them shut. Also on this one, I don't know if someone else had replaced them, but on the outside edge here, there were two 10mm actual bolts, and it feels like they actually screw into the frames. I think they were originally Honda, especially seeing how they're 10mm.
And the motor mount, we had showed you guys this the other day, is down in here. I don't remember the exact location, but we'll show you a better angle when I get underneath the car and get the camera set up. But that's it for right this minute. And we'll give you guys, he's spraying it with the Deep Creep to loosen up the bolts. But we'll see you guys in a little bit.
All right, here we are under the front end here for this front motor mount. As we showed you in the picture before, it's broken. Now, all four bolts, there's one here, there's one further up here, and there's one over here. And then there's the main one that goes through. I don't know if you could see that in the angle we got the camera on, but there's a main one that goes through. They're all four 17mm. Now on this front one, this bottom one, to get it, I had to actually put the socket on. Then I had to put an extension through the actual frame of the vehicle, and then put my breaker bar on the back, and I was able to break it loose. The other two, I was able to just break loose with my breaker bar and just the socket. And then the one that's actually through the mount, I had to use a breaker bar to break it. Then I had to use a regular socket wrench to get it off. We're going to go ahead and start taking these out. We've already put our jack under the motor, primarily under the transmission, to keep everything from moving on us. You want to make sure you don't allow the transmission to fall on you, because it's actually holding the motor up while you take these out. And the difference between the 5-speed and the automatic, that's not going to work. Do you have a shorter? Because I can't get. All right. I might have to put it back in some.
Okay guys, I'm gonna have to see if I got a shorter extension so we can get this out, because these bolts are pretty long. Give me just a minute.
And the problem is with the extension on, we can't get the socket back off.
I do not have a shorter. I do have a shorter extension.
Do you have a deep well socket? Maybe that'll work.
Yes, 17mm.
17mm.
Yes.
All right. I don't know if I have it hand.
And if not, I have 17mm with my smaller.
Well, now that it's loose, that would probably work. Yeah, because I don't think this is going to work either. It's not. I should be able to get to the other two, though, just fine with like that.
Here's your different options.
All right.
So as you guys can see, as my dad was saying, we put the jack under the transmission, you said?
Yes, that's the transmission.
With the wood block, just to keep it from going anywhere. But we're trying to get these bolts out now. And you guys can laugh at me in some of the other videos because I kept calling nuts bolts and bolts nuts. I do know the difference. I just kept saying the wrong thing.
You're just nuts.
Yes, I am a little nuts.
And he's got a couple screws loose.
No bolts loose, you know? But we're gonna try to get this out.
Where's that one in?
Sorry if the lighting is weird. We're under the car, and it's kind of a weird angle to try to get on to film this and get it out at the same time. But we're trying the best we can.
Maybe the...
Okay, we'll be back in a moment, guys, when we figure this out. Okay guys, so we figured out the extensions that worked, and we just removed the lower bolt out of the motor mount, and there's two more bolts.
One more.
One more?
We got 2 to 3. Well, we got the main one.
We got the main center one and the one up top. I don't know if you can see the one up top. Maybe I can try to adjust it. Let's see if you guys can see it at all.
Let's see if I can see the one up top to take it out.
There it is, right there. I'll circle it so you guys can see it. No, actually, you'll just see it when my dad puts the ratchet on it.
Problem is, where you're at, I can't see it. And I'll knock the camera over. Is it right there?
Yes. Well, I guess you can't see it because now my dad's arm is in the way.
There. Now you should be able to see it. Can you see it now?
Yes.
Move that out of your grandmother's way. Ow. Where's the smaller? So you're done?
Not yet. We're getting it out now.
Get the car and I'll.
Let's sit on the way.
Well, I think you guys know how to take out a couple of bolts. We showed this the best we could, so we're gonna go away for a couple minutes and we'll come back when we get ready to put the new one in. Okay guys, so here is the old motor mount. My dad just took the bolts up to clean them up a little bit before we use them on the new one. But as you can see, the center part where you put the bolt in has completely come out. So that is the reasoning in which we needed a new one. Completely fell apart. So here is the new one right here. Right here. Pretty much identical, but this one is brand new. My dad just got back from cleaning up the bolts. So he just cleaned them up a little bit. But old one, new one, we're gonna get ready to put the new one in. We'll show you guys as we do that. The link to this part will be in the description down below. I do not remember how much it costs, but we'll throw that up there on the screen for you. So anyways, that is it for now. We'll be back in just a couple minutes when we get ready to go ahead and install it. Okay, here we go. We're gonna go ahead and put the new motor mount in. My dad is gonna get the bolts started. It's 4 bolts all the way down, one lower, one on the top left and right, and then one through the center. So we're just gonna go ahead and get that started. Let you guys see what we're doing. And yesterday we got the windshield done, so there'll be a video coming, a short video coming on that, before and after, and what it looks like now. But right now, what was I going to say? The last thing to do to get this to pass Maryland inspection is to get the seat fixed. So we're probably going to work on that some today too. That'll be a separate video. We might even run up to our local scrapyard place, LKQ, and just see what they got.
LKQ is not just local; they have them all over the country now.
They're all, according to my dad, they're all over the country now. But it used to be Crazy Rays, and LKQ bought them out. So we have like 5 different locations close here in Maryland, so we might run up to a couple of them and see what they got.
We need to try to figure out the torque specs for this. You still filming?
Yes, I am. Still going. I can edit some of this out. What's funny is some of these videos I thought there was going to be nothing to them, but some of them ended up being like 15 minutes long.
Give this just a little up.
Okay, we'll be back in a little bit, guys.
No.
Okay, guys, so now we are back in the shed again. We have a dilemma. And trying to put the new motor mount in, it did not want to go in properly. It was off the slightest bit on this hole where the bolt went through. We believe it might be the aluminum right here. So we're going to try cutting that back and getting it
To look more like that.
to look more like this. That's cut back further. We think that might make it be off just the slightest bit. If not, the hole is off, and we'll have to drill out the hole a little bit to get it to work. But that's what we are doing now. My dad has a little Dremel tool, so we're going to go ahead and try to cut that back a little bit. That it?
That gave us some more. We'll
That's it. We cut it off.
clean it up a little bit. Alright, we'll give that a try, and if that don't work, we're gonna have to tap the hole out a little bit bigger.
Now we're headed back down to the car. Guess you want me to just leave the old motor mount up here for now? Okay. So we'll be back here in a little bit, guys, to let you know whether or not this worked or not, and to show you what we're up to.
Dangers of aftermarket parts.
Yeah, my dad said the dangers of aftermarket parts. They're cheap, but they're not always perfect, so we'll have to make it work. Okay, guys, we are back after a long time and trying to figure this out. We finally got it in. We had to widen the holes on both the passenger side and driver's side where the bolts go through. We had to widen the holes a little bit to get that to go in. And then the center bolt that goes right through the center, we had to buy a new bolt and nut for that because the old one stripped out and we cross-threaded it, so that got messed up. So that's what happened, but we got it all back together now and it is in there perfectly now. I don't know why we had so much trouble with it. I guess it's just because it's a cheap Chinese part. But that is it for now, guys. We're finished with that.
Parts at Home Depot?
Yes, we bought the replacement part, nuts and bolts at Home Depot. But that is it for now. Yeah, so we will talk to you guys in the next video. Hey guys, I'm sorry I haven't uploaded in a while, but that's it for this video for now. If you enjoyed it, give it a like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching, and have a wonderful day.